Michelle Polk's supposed to be on here, and then Charlita's out of town. Like I said, so she's not going to be on here.
Okay, well, I'm recording. So,
I'm recording too.
Welcome to our pink link.
Another new week in the midst of all kinds of wonderful things going on. It's crazy out there, but you know what? Thank God for the pink bubble. That's all I can say. I mean, seriously, it's a safe place to climb back in and get out of the that's going on out in the world. I truly am. I'm thankful every day because I can just shut it all out and know that I can make a difference. I have a vehicle to make people smile and to have fun, and thank God for Mary Kay. So, I'm going to keep on talking since I'm started, and Susan looks like she's over there looking at something very.
No. I'm texting Diane because I thought she was trying to get on. Okay, you carry on.
You're not doing a bunch of talking anyway, Sue. So I just want to say, here's what I want to talk about tonight. We're talking about booking, and this is the key element in what makes a successful business is scheduling appointments. That's what booking is. If you don't have appointments on your books, you don't have a business. It's simple. I mean, it's very simple. And so that is what you focus on. From the word go, from the very beginning, bookings are your business. Everything else, all the money, the prizes, the people, the perks, all come back because you held appointments. Be they facials, be they parties, virtual parties now, whatever it takes that you're in front of people, preferably groups of people because it moves faster and it's much more fun that way. But obviously you can build this one-on-one. But bookings, I want you to become a happy booker.
The happy booker.
But that has to be your passion. Everything comes from holding a party that you're training your team, your future team, and you're finding your future team members, and you're building your customer base, and you're giving yourself a solid foundation. So you have to schedule them first. So this is like the most important part of what we do is scheduling appointments and making sure that when you're looking at your date book, you've got a minimum of 10 appointments at all times. If you do that, if that's your goal, then I promise you will be doing power start after power start, and your business will start running itself. It just means you've got to prime the pump. And that means you have to schedule appointments, and then you have to learn to be really confident in that and be good at that. And then you have to learn to schedule appointments from appointments. That's it. That's what we do. And it's that simple. And I'm going to turn it over to Susan because we were talking about this earlier today. And, how do we train? We train, what we've learned, what we grew up on, which still stands true today, getting in front of people, being around the kitchen table, those things are never, ever going to end. And it's an important part of our business. But now there's new ways to do it. And we're all starting to get confident and comfortable with being like we're doing right now. And even people at home, they're homeschooling, they're learning Zoom. Everybody, I don't know that there probably isn't anybody hadn't been on Zoom sometime in the last 3 or 4 months. So this is, it's just a no-brainer in a way that you can run your business. It's not, it's not maybe the end-all be-all, but it still builds relationships, and we can still have fun, and we can still laugh and play with makeup. So Susan, I'm going to turn it over to you because you've done, I will confess, I've done one virtual facial where I walk somebody through the product, but I haven't done a virtual party, and Susan has done a few of them. So take it away, Susan.
They're really fun. In fact, we were talking this morning as I was walking Mulligan, and we're like, well, what do we talk about on booking tonight? Do we talk about the way that we have always been brought up in Mary Kay to book, with the hostess and the coaching and the kitchen coaching and you guys have been around long enough to know how it's always been done. But then we decided we need to train for the time we are in. And because, you know, it's interesting. I wouldn't have wished this coronavirus. I'm so sick of the word COVID. I'm so sick of all of it. But if I can find the blessing in it, I'm finding that, as Teresa said, it's forced us to be creative in the way that we do this. And it's in a way that I actually really like. You know, I have touched base with more people out of town, out of state, you know, than I probably ever have. And the fact that we can hold parties everywhere. Just a couple more things, you know, all businesses book appointments. You know, you think about it. It was interesting tonight. I was fixing dinner and the phone rang, and it was my eye doctor's office. And she said, "Hi, you know, I noticed you're due for your yearly exam, and we have an appointment on August 20th at 11 o'clock. Does that work for you?" And I'm like, "Sure." So she booked me. I mean, just like that. I mean, she just told me what she had available. What will that work? And I thought, boy, she just booked me really simply because she took charge. Here's what I have. How's this work for you? Is there any reason why you can't do this? And I said, okay, I'll be there. And so all businesses, doctors and contractors, and everybody books appointments. So you do need to do some scheduling. Mary Kay also used to say to us that writing in your date book is like writing in your checkbook. So it's important that we do our home work because we are working from home. So think about, you know, doing your homework. This is how you are able to keep this going from the comfort of your home. So I have done several virtual parties, and you guys, they're a total blast. And I kicked it off initially just by having a big one with any of my customers who wanted to come. And that's what I could suggest for you guys. If you're a new consultant, you might want to have a virtual business debut, a virtual grand opening where you invite all of your clients. If you're seasoned, why not do that anytime? Hey guys, I'm having this big beauty bash on, you know, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Here's the link, you know, be part of it. And you could do that and then kick it off and get bookings from that. But what I've done is parties with samples. And I kind of like it better with the samples. I've done them without. But when I do them without samples, it feels more like an infomercial, which is fine. People, you know, how many times do you see things on television? You're not trying it, but you're sold on it. You're like, okay, I'll do that. So you don't have to try everything before you buy it. But I found that it is really more fun and more engaging for people if they have something to do, if they've got something in front of them. So what I did for my parties is I sent them just a little mailer, a little flat mailer with a sample of the TimeWise 3D Miracle Set. Okay. The pink strips. And I apologize, I did not grab that before I came on here. But it's, you guys are familiar with it, the strip of the TimeWise Miracle Set 3D. And what is fun about this is when you have somebody that's going to have this party, you simply text her. I mean, you can do it all, gosh, you feel so lame compared to what we were always taught to do everything texting and not really even communicating with people. But that's the world we live in. So I just texted and said, just send me the names and the cell numbers of the people that you're inviting. I'll shoot them a text, ask them a few quick questions, and then I can send them some samples for them to use during the party. And people are great about that. So I would just send a text that says, "Hi, I'm Susan Finley. Your girlfriend Teresa Gregory is having a virtual beauty bash on, you know, Thursday night at 7. She'd like for you to be part of it. We'll do this on Zoom. And yeah, I'd love to ask you just a couple quick questions so that I can send you the details to get us started." People were always great. They always said yes. And so it was just a couple questions. You know, first of all, tell me about your skin. Is it dry, oily, or somewhere in between? These are the questions we always coach with. And they would tell me, and I say, are you comfortable sending me your address? I had to put in comfortable because somebody says, you know, I don't know you. I don't want to get, you know. But I said, are you comfortable sending me your address so that I can send you a goodie pack of samples to use during the party? Yes, they did. And then I sent them out. And what I included was the TimeWise strip, a charcoal mask sample, a microdermabrasion sample pack, you know, the 2-step little foils. And depending on what the person told me about her skin, oh, I also said, what's one thing you would change about your skin? And that let me know that they had an issue that needed to be addressed. So depending on what they told me, I might have included a sample of the moisture renewing gel mask, maybe, or the revealing radiance facial peel, just what I had. Because what I like to do when I do those parties is talk about some of those additional products that we don't always talk about while their mask is drying. So that's what I would do. I just put them in a little packet, and I would put a handwritten note. Hi, Bretta. So excited to, quote, meet you on Thursday at our virtual beauty session. You'll want to be in the bathroom or have a sink nearby and a washcloth and this packet of samples with you. I will text you 30 minutes before to remind you to get on the call. And it was that simple. Yeah, Teresa.
I want to add something to that while I'm thinking about it. You know, first of all, you know, some people might be going, okay, so I need to write down a list, and I need to get on and place a Section 2 order, and I need to get all these samples together, and, you know, and then I have to mail them out, and there's an expense with that, and blah, 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 blah. I want you to add that up, what the expense would be of the samples and your time versus packing your car, driving to somebody's home, maybe a 30 to 45 minute to an hour drive one way, conducting the party, coming back home, many times not having all the products that she needs. So then you have to go back and deliver. This is what we built our businesses on. So don't get me wrong, it works, but this is negligible. The work and the effort and the cost of samples is, oh my gosh, it's so, I mean, it just needs to be the way you run your business. And this is something that you delegate to somebody else in your house. If you've got a teenager or, you know, somebody else, they can put these packets together. So all you have to do is slap a label on them and mail them. And you can use that, what is that, Pirate Ship? Or yeah, use Pirate Ship, print out a label, and boom, done. You're done. I think it's really personal. Yes, there are some people that are doing very well just holding parties without samples and talking through the products, and you can sell that way. But I think you build more of the relationship when they're hands-on and they're touching and feeling, and you're going, okay, how's that feel? Oh my gosh, can you tell the difference in your skin? Oh, you know, and can you smell that charcoal mask? Oh, how good is that? So those are the things that you're still getting that are tangible, like you are really right there at our kitchen table. Okay, back to you, Susan.
Great. What I will do in our group, if this will help, is I will post the exact verbiage that I use. And here I'm finding the text, because it's all through text. I just made a cute little thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says virtual beauty experience. Okay, you've seen this little icon before whenever we've done this, where it says, if I'm going to Cancun, I better come out a butterfly. And then I put the little Zoom thing. Now, if you use Pic Collage or Canva or something, you can do something like that. It doesn't even have to have an icon. To me, I just like eye-catching things. And if
you search for it, somebody else have already made one. And you can, you know, a lot of times you can lift somebody else. Oh, yeah.
And this just says, hi, Brooke. This is Susan Finley with Mary Kay. And I put a little lipstick thing. I'm into the emojis because I just think it looks fun. Your girlfriend, Carrie Hall, is hosting a virtual beauty experience on Thursday, May 28th at 10:30 a.m. and wants you to join the fun. We'll be doing it through Zoom. Can you make it? So it wasn't any big, long text. And she's like, yes, exclamation point. And I said, great. It'll be so fun to have a break and see someone besides my family. Okay, I just have 3 quick questions for you. And I'll post this, you guys can get it. 1, is your skin dry to normal or combination to oily? 2, if you could change anything about your skin, what would it be? And 3, could I get your address so I can send you some samples to use during the party? Okay. And she's like, oh yes, normal skin, but here's my address. Thank you. I'll have samples to you no later than Wednesday. If you'd like to visit my website, prior to the party, feel free. And I gave her the address. Here are a few tips for Thursday. Can't wait to see you on Zoom. And the tips, I even have a little post for that, which I will send you guys so that you can save this in your phone. This is really funny. I found this one. Again, Teresa's right, because people are doing these, and it's Marilyn Monroe. Have you seen this little icon? And what she say there? Hey, my Mary Kay lady is still holding parties online. She sent me samples and everything. I just don't know which pajamas to wear. What looks best with charcoal mask? Okay, so fun little things like that keep people engaged through the week. So I don't know, like in the olden days, we would have called them and reminded them and all, but this is just a fun way to do it. Okay, let me see here. I apologize, you guys. I got wrapped up in dinner and I forgot to pull this up. I got a cute little icon. Here it is. Your virtual beauty experience is almost here. Here are some tips. Okay. It says you may use the Zoom app. It tells them how to get on. If you're on your phone, how to see everyone, be at your bathroom sink with your samples and washcloth and get ready to have fun. And I did, from Stacy Craft, get the tip that about half an hour before, I noticed some of these girls go, 25 minutes till we go live, see you soon. And people just like the, oh, getting ready to go. And so everybody comes on and the party starts. And I recorded this particular party, and we're going to ask you all to watch it. I watched it today and it was pretty good. I was like, hey, I need to do a whole bunch more of these. And I remember, kind of being nervous to do my very first one, but we have so many things that we can share with you guys and have shared with you through our Facebook pages. We have pictures of befores and afters, and those are very fun. People are all taking off their makeup and then they're putting their charcoal mask in the T-zone, and that needs to dry. So while it dries, you show before and after pictures of these products that you sent them samples for. They do microdermabrasion on their cheeks, that, because they've got the T-zone, and then they wipe that all away. They do their day or night cream, their eye cream, and then you show them a set sheet. You don't even have to have a set sheet, but I even put one of those together. So we will share all of that with you, but it's easy. It was done in 45 minutes and hundreds of dollars from people that live 2 hours away from me that I never would have facialed.
And then CDS orders shipped to them, $3.50 shipping. And I will tell you all one little secret about something that's coming out. Just one little secret, because you know me. CC creams are going to be in little samples. They're going to be samplers of the CC creams. So you'll be able, I know, Brenda's like,
you get that top secret information? You didn't tell me.
I read my director's memo.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, there we go. So there you, that's there's some other secret stuff too. So you stay tuned because it's good stuff coming. But yeah, so absolutely. So we're going to send you the link to Susan's recording, her YouTube recording, so you can watch her party. And I watched it too as well, Susan. And it's just simple and fun. And, people need this right now. They need to come together and play with makeup and be pampered a little bit and have fun and build that relationship. Don't let what's going on in the world stop you from blessing somebody else, because when you do that, it's going to come back into you and you're just going to want to, it just keeps on going. So people need us right now more than ever. They need to feel good about themselves right now more than ever. And, I don't know one woman in my 31 years that I haven't been in front of that's put Mary Kay on her face that didn't come back and go, oh, that felt so good. I felt so good. Or I got a compliment. Or, those are the kinds of things that we can do to lift other people up. And Mary Kay gave us a vehicle. How did anybody know in 1963 that in 2020 we were going to be going through a pandemic and then all of the other craziness? And ugliness that can happen in the world. And okay, so let's just stay pretty in pink and hang on to what we've got. So your assignments, we're not going to totally, because I think we probably have some other things to throw out at you, but just while I'm thinking about it, you've got 2 assignments. It's watch Susan's video, and we'll put the link. I don't know how to do all this stuff once we've recorded it, but we'll for sure put it on our group pages. Okay, we'll put the link, because everybody really needs to watch it, to Susan's virtual party that she held a few weeks back. And then the other assignment will be for you to book your own. Okay, a date, a hostess, 2 or 3 guests. Okay, a party is a hostess and 2 guests. And, you know, so in this process, you just plan, it's on In Touch. As far as I'm concerned, the same hostess plan that we would have used for years is they get 10% of the party just for holding the party on the original date. They get 15% if they have a booking from theirs, 20% if they have 2 bookings. And then you can offer them some other kind of incentive, and you'll learn those things as you go through. And we'll talk a little bit more about hostess plans in a future training. So we're not really going to go through that tonight, but a lot of times, you know, they're going to get 75 for 35, some kind of other little gift. And this all works so well virtually. It all works. Susan, any last thoughts?
Just a couple things. I don't want anybody new to feel overwhelmed about hostess credit and hostess plans and working Zoom, because we will hold your hand and show you how to do it. In fact, any of my new people watching this, or heck, any seasoned person that is just thinking, I don't know how to do this, I will help you. And I know Teresa will too. Okay. I learned a fun little thing from Stacy Kraft. What she did to kind of kick things off is on her parties, she tells them that she has a $40 gift card that they can activate at the end, and she will tell them how to do it. Every party, she tells them about their $40 gift card, and that's simply $40 off of $75 worth of product. Okay, so that's when they book. When they book, and I went an extra step, and I asked them to have 3 people plus themselves, because I feel like this is so easy. You just have to find 3 people that are at home. You know, they don't have to come and drive anywhere. And I say minimum of 3, but there's really no limit on, because you guys know how, even without a special Zoom account, how many people can you have on? Okay, you can have a lot of people when you do a Zoom meeting. So if she wants to have 10, 15 people, I mean, hey, why not? But yeah, tell her minimum of her plus 3, I think. A party, Teresa's right, so it's been you plus 2. But I stretched it a little bit to 3, because if a person at the last minute can't come, at least it's still her plus 2. I would still have 3 people. And so my hostess thank you gift to her basically is that $40 gift card off of $75 or more. Okay. And I let them take it off of their purchase that day if they get a date set. Okay. It just works. If something comes up, and I'll tell them, when I'm talking to them about holding their party, if you suddenly win a cruise around the world, or you go on the witness protection program and you can't have this party, then I'll just run your card for that 40. And they're like, oh, that's fine. So
here's the thing that I just remember: as long as you're active and have a ProPay account, you can do these CDS orders. And so instead of when the party's over and you're having to put all these orders in, and you have to pull all these orders and then go back and $350, you write that off. That's a tax deduction. And then you just go in and you input them one time. And then you've got record of it. It ships from the company. It's so simple. And so, we're just, this time that we're going through, we were prepared for it. We didn't even know about it. And Mary Kay had been preparing us for it without even knowing, with the customer delivery service, which really has changed a lot of our businesses and allowed us to do that. So it's not hard. Don't make this hard. It's getting some people together. You know that you could probably reach out to 10 or 15 people tonight and get 3 or 4 to get together tomorrow night on Zoom. Hello, it doesn't take a week's worth of planning and preparation. It's not a big deal. It's a play date. It's let's get together. Don't make it hard. Don't make it sound hard. You know, grab some of your girlfriends, get some free products, and let's play Mary Kay. You know, and make it fun. And when you're making it fun, they're going to make it fun. And yeah, you know what? You can have your flip chart right in front of you. Okay, there's a virtual flip chart, even online, so you could even have that if you wanted it on another device, and you could be flipping through your flip chart, saying what it says, and looking right at your clients. I mean, it's there for you. Anybody have any questions?
A lot of this will make more sense to our new gals too. Once you watch mine, you'll go, I can do that. Greta, you're muted, honey.
Excuse me. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I know we're going to, you know, we'll be able to watch Susan's class. How soon can we get with one of you to learn the Zoom thing?
Oh.
Just a phone call. Seriously, just schedule an appointment. I mean, it's a 10-minute training to walk you through what, you know. Okay. What I will encourage you is to go to Zoom US and bring up the guides and all that kind of stuff and read through that. Okay, because it really is pretty simplistic. If these two blondes can figure it out, and we're still learning. It's not perfect.
Occasionally, I'm on here, and you guys are on a different call, and then sometimes that stuff happens. But it
stuff happens. Stuff happens. It's not perfect, but yes, schedule an appointment with Susan or I, and you know, whoever your director is, and we will walk you through what we've learned about Zoom, because it's not rocket science either.
Did you know I've got that actual one-on-one appointment tomorrow? So,
yeah.
So after that, I'm going to want to know how to do the Zoom appointment, because I'm ready to book. So
Good.
Really fun, and don't be afraid. We were nervous when this first started to do Zoom, but you're going to say, I can't believe how easy this is and how much fun it is. It really,
and it can be just a facial. It doesn't necessarily, I mean,
yeah.
We want you again to get into the party atmosphere, because there's no reason now to not do that. And again, that you build relationships 6 times as fast if you've got 6 people in front of you as one. That's what this is all about. It's building trust. It's building relationships. It's having fun. It's lifting other people up. So your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to watch Susan's video recording and then book your own virtual party and let us know when it's booked. And between then and now, we'll schedule whatever it is that you need to help you figure it all out. And you know what? You may stumble through the first one. Oh, well, nobody's face is going to fall off. It's okay. It's how you learn.
True. Okay, so we'll post this recording and we'll post the link to my YouTube channel. Oh, maybe you'll subscribe to my channel and I'll have more than 7 subscribers. Oh my gosh, this could be really exciting.
She's not above begging, you guys. So
please like my channel. Yeah, really. So funny. Okay, we'll do that. You guys just watch it. Don't freak out. We're all learning together and we're here to help you. So let's have fun.
All right.
Bye.
Love you guys for being on. Good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.